Hey guys, Sauniche here with some Heroes of the Storm action for you. This is a replay that I played last couple of days ago, I believe. I think it's that game, I'm not really sure, but we're going to take a look at it. On our red team, we have Lily, Rhaegar, Diablo, Nova, and Tychus. And on the blue team, we have Uther, Vala, Nova, Rhaegar, and ETC. So pretty good combinations, a little bit better balance on Team Blue. They got 2 healers, ETC, Vala, and Nova as their DPS, so that's pretty good on art. On the red side, we have a DPS of Nova and Tychus, so really balanced DPS for the most part. Tychus does a little bit more sustained than Vala. Oh, we gotta actually slow down the pace here, go to normal. That was a little on faster. I was wondering why the game was starting off so fast. Bit of a fight going in here on the bottom lane. Top lane's pretty normal. 2 on 3 for each team. 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Rhaegar gets separated right there a little bit. Gonna go down. Nope, not gonna go down. Their Nova's doing a pretty good job of staying alive, keeping himself up. With a bit of a fight going out. Tychus trying to take out Vala, but gets stunned out of his overkill by Uther, getting picked up there by the Diablo. Tychus is blaming the lag for that. Looks like Team Blue is about to hit level 2, slightly ahead of Team Red. Up at the top, we have Vala and Rainer. Tychus is going to go down. Oh, dashes behind the gate at the last second. Definitely has to Hearthstone home and get out of there. Diablo's up top. They are getting pushed back. Team Reds actually have 2 supports down here with 1 DPS. They should really send one of those supports up here. Maybe switch Diablo down to the bottom, do a healer DPS versus a healer DPS, as opposed to right now where they have a warrior and an assassin versus a healer and assassin. So they can't do much there. I love the new Tychus graphics. Did you see that? It looked like a baneling egg exploding. So our mines are going to open in 7 seconds here. I'm not sure what the teams are actually going to do. I don't exactly remember how this game went. So looks like Team Red is heading into the mines, getting there slightly ahead of Team Blue, at least on the top. Blue's in on the bottom. ETC and Rhaegar are moving around here to check out the Battle Beast that ETC is now riding. See, Nova goes down and Lily goes down. I think we're going to have our first big team fight coming up here. It's like they're trapping the... oh, great! Actually, I forgot we did this. Really good move by the red team, moving down into the bottom and then hiding down there, waiting for blue team members to jump down into the well with them. Look at our stats. No one's really doing a lot of hero damage. Blue Vala is doing quite a bit. 3,000 there on her. Looks like Tychus is trying to fight ETC. I don't think he's going to win that fight. But we have 4 red team members, 5 red all on the bottom, to 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. Bit of a team fight going on here, so we'll take a look at the stats after this goes on. Looks like Vala comes in, so it's 5 on 4 for favor of blue. Nova needs to get in here. Diablo goes down. That's first blood right there. Looks like Tychus is trying to get off a kill. Maybe we can grab ETC, but oh, Lily doesn't body block ETC effectively enough, and Tychus goes down to a well-placed snipe. Red Nova is trying to back out. Blue has the skull advantage at the moment, 34 to 20. If we look at our hero damage, Blue Vala is pulling way ahead. Red Tychus doing a pretty good job there. But for the most part, Vala is pulling way far ahead. Nova's getting greedy here. Going for the kill on ETC was a really bad idea. I don't know if she can be saved. Yeah, there we go. Nice heal by Rhaegar there. Sets that up nicely. You see ETC peeling off here onto the bottom. The red team has respawned and they are moving back in. Tychus gets the kill off on Nova. Boosts him up to 5,000 damage done. So he's keeping pace with Vala for the red team. Or for the blue team, I should say. We have 3 down here. Lily, Rhaegar, and Tychus are taking down some skulls, but the blue team is trying and blow them off. Red team desperately they need every one of these skulls to merely tie it. Uther's backing off. Looks like ETC and Rhaegar are down here. 2 healers to 1 warrior. ETC really should never die, but he doesn't get his heal from his healers because they are both out of mana. So red team is maybe they'll secure these skulls. Need to start picking those skulls up so that blue can't come in and sneak any of them. At this point, every skull is vital. Tychus goes down. I don't think Rhaegar didn't have the mana. Uther goes down now. It's 4 on 4. Well, 4 on 3.5 if you count Uther for just a couple more seconds here. Rhaegar is being chased by the red team. They really want him. Vala comes in from behind and secures that kill. But the blue team is now split up around this core of red team players. Rhaegar's running around trying to get a couple of kills from somewhere. Big fight going on over the golem here. Blue team has moved into a position to collect some skulls. That stomp doesn't hit anybody. Neither will that root, but a snipe goes down on blue team's Rhaegar and kills him instantly. Blue's picked up 5 more of those skulls. The best that red can hope to do is 45 to 55 now. Looks like the golem is going to die, and it's going to be pretty close, 43 to 57. Not too bad. Diablo goes down right there. So the blue golem is much stronger than the red golem. About, what, a difference of 14 there. So, see, Nova's moving around, misses her snipe, reveals her location, and the counter snipe takes her out immediately. At level 7, we're going to check and see if both Novas took that new talent of hot shots. First Nova took 1 in the chamber, and they both actually took 1 in the chamber. Interesting talent, but I probably wouldn't go for it personally. Looks like Tychus wants to take these knights. Personally, I don't like 1 in the chamber. I prefer hot shots. While 1 in the chamber does give you more attacks, it's less bursty. It only increases one of your attacks by 50%. Rhaegar's over here trying to take these giants down. Tychus comes in and will not get it. Raynor comes in to support along with Nova. Tychus is a little bit too aggressive with these mercenaries. Red and blue golems are moving out across the map, and I think we'll have a big fight over these knights here. Neither team is really contesting the other team's golem. Looks like blue is moving into a position to counter the red golem. See, red, Nova, Rhaegar, and Lily are here trying to pick up the knights as quickly as possible. Hopefully blue doesn't get wind of what's going on and move down there and 5-man this. So blue should have that. If we take a look at our hero damage, Vala is pulling ahead in siege and hero damage. This siege damage includes damage done to minions. So I think a lot of her damage is that, as you can see, red's buildings really aren't that damaged aside from what the golem did here. So now the red team is moving down to finish off blue's golem. A couple of knights are moving in on red. This is not looking good for them. Blue's taking a little bit of a lead here in terms of towers. It's like a big push from the golem here. Gets to the fort. They need to move around to the top. We've got 3 right here in the bottom. Nova, Vala, and Uther. That should be enough. Tychus overextends. Maybe with his dash he can get out of it, but the snipe hits him. And with the slow on overkill, he should get out of there. It's going to be real. No! One last shot from Nova takes out Tychus. And he breaks in half. That's great. Oh, I love the way that the animations in this game go. I mean, the giants crumble into stone. Tychus just fell in half. So we have Nova moving down and around right here. Looks like a couple of... both teams are level 10 at this point. I don't think there's a big fight brewing at the moment. So we'll take a look at the ultimates. Uther with Divine Storm. Pretty normal. Strafe for Vala. Normal, all things considered. Vala's moving out. Looks like triple tap is coming out from the red Nova. And Vala's not going to go down. Uther gets there just in time to save her. Diablo's getting hurt. He has Apocalypse as his ultimate. So Nova comes in and takes a snipe off. Divine Storm right there takes out Nova and Lily, but they should be able to get out. ETC misses his mosh pit. Lily takes that triple tap even though it was directed at enemy Nova. Or, not enemy, red Nova. Wow, I've been solo casting way too much. If we take a look at the rest of our ultimates, Ancestral Healing for Rhaegar, Mosh Pit for blue ETC. We have Lily with Jug of 100 Cups, Massive Healing. Rhaegar with Ancestral Healing as well. So the red team has an incredible amount of healing on their side. Looks like we have a 5-on-5 fight shaping up here. If we take a look at our damage, 11,000 for that Vala, 11,000 for Tychus. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Vala strafes in there. Gets a lot of damage off, but doesn't actually secure any kills. ETC's pulling back. Maybe he'll get a shot off. Looks like Rhaegar's also getting out of there. This, he's going to go back, fill up his mana. That is me, so that's probably what I was thinking at that point. Lily is also saying she's out of mana, so the red team has to surrender this fort. Tychus is pushing the bottom, puts down his drill, that is his ultimate. And you can see Vala's up 13,000 damage during that last fight. So we've got nobody pulled off any kills. Both teams are pretty even, all things considered. Red is down a fort now, but 7 kills to 8 kills. And with that fort going down for blue, teams even up immediately. 10 minutes in here, and we are dead even for both teams. Like, Nova's taking that watchtower back for Team Red. And the skulls are up. Sorry that I missed that. Blue has started to collect them already. Lily's moving down there along with most of her team. ETC runs into a 3-man ambush here. Now it's a 4-man ambush. He's definitely not going to get away from that. Actually, he might get away with the power slide. Gets him through the Earthbind Totem, slow aura, and I think he's... No, the snipe right at the last second gets him. So, unfortunately, that has given the blue team a little bit of extra time to move down into the bottom, take 50 of the skulls at this point. There's a 53 now for blue. This is going to be a really... Red needs this, needs the boss. They really do need that golem. So Rhaegar is moving in here on Nova, and yeah, that is just a bad idea. Nova and Uther versus Rhaegar. Rhaegar comes in from behind, but Nova with the snipe, with triple tap from... Oh, Nova goes down. Apocalypse goes off and stuns 2 members of the blue team. Diablo's starting to move down. Diablo probably should have come into that team fight a lot sooner than he did. 100 Jugs is going to keep Diablo alive just a little bit longer, but it's not going to be enough. Now we're just down to Rhaegar and Lily. Now just Lily. And she might be able to... Nope, not with that stun. Uther's going to make sure she dies. Maybe... Oh, she might get away. This is... Come on. Lily's... Oh, there she goes. She finally dies. So Diablo says he was distracting them. Probably should have taken that. Looks like Tychus is moving out across the map. You can see he has the Nazibra skin. And I love that infested Tychus skin, especially with all the changes they've added to it. Red Giants moving across the map. Looks like Tychus is taking these Giants up. Maybe Red can compensate with some... well, it's going to be really tough with an 86 to 14. Maybe they can compensate with Mercenaries. I'm not really sure they'll be able to. Tychus needs... Oh gosh. Tychus, secure those Giants. Oh, he's got him! Right at the last second. Rhaegar was just 1 second too late. Nova snipes Tychus down. So blue will not be able to utilize these Giants now, even though they are not doing any damage. Looks like ETC went for the Mercenaries. Red is they're not bothering to worry about the Golem, mostly because 14 skulls, the Golem's weak as hell. It can't really do anything. So blue is not really worrying about that, and they're using the map control that they have to take Mercenaries right now, which is a really, really brilliant idea. So a triple tap is going off on Nova, and she has no way to block it. Goes down to the last shot. Red is definitely going to lose this fort. That golem is way too powerful for them to burn it in time. Looks like blue is finally going to take down Red's golem. But like I was saying, if you can secure a really, really powerful golem, it forces a response from the enemy team and gives you complete map control. So you can move in and take Mercenaries, as you saw Team Blue try to do. Right there, Nova's moving around here. I think she wants to get a snipe off, maybe pick off a kill from the outside. Putting down the cloak gets a little bit off. Maybe we can do something about this. There we go. Finally, the golem goes down after making it all the way to the second gate. And now, actually, Red is having issues on both second gates. They are under siege from top and bottom. 13 minutes into this game. I don't know how well it's going to end. Snipe goes off. Lily's outside. She gets caught in the mosh pit. Oh no! Lily get... Oh, there we go. Diablo with the charge stuns ETC's mosh pit away. Ancestral healing on Diablo goes down with an ultimates going off all over the place. Apocalypse, 100 Jugs. Ancestral healing on ETC keeps him alive. Uther's trying to back out. Really, really big fight going on there. Holy crap. Lily goes down. Nova's almost going to go down. Diablo's trapped outside of his well. ETC finally goes down, but not before Nova also goes down, and Tychus. So now it is 2 on 4 in favor of the red team. You can see 29,000 damage from Vala. That boosted her a ton, and 61,000 on her siege damage. She's being all over the place here. It's like Rhaegar's trying to use ancestral healing on himself. Diablo's going to go down. Maybe. Oh, Rhaegar wasn't fast enough on that heal. That is something I should probably work on. Vala's getting a little bit greedy. Come on. Get out of there. So red team is a little bit behind, 15 to 17 at this point. Falling behind in kills, 18 kills to 11 kills. Not doing too hot in that regard. So it looks like Team Red is my team, so we can see their chat. We're trying to pick out who to go for first. we're saying that given the way that their team composition goes, Uther and Rhaegar are extremely hard to kill. Even if you have a very bursty team, they are very hard to kill. They have a lot of health for healers, and they are very, very good at self-healing. So what we have decided, looks like Triple Tap goes off there and misses. You'll see Tychus at 25,000 hero damage here. Nova at 21. Vala at 34, just raking it in. So Nova's moving around. So as I was saying, we've decided to go for the squishier members of their team, Vala and Nova specifically, trying to gimp their damage before we go into a team fight so that we can outlast the healers and ETC. So they, hopefully that idea will work out. Looks like blue is going straight for the golem. Red has picked up 26 of the skulls right now. This is actually not a very good situation for red to be in. They are spread out. 2 over here, 3 over here, whereas blue is concentrated with 5 men right here on the boss golem. Running in there blind, 3 on 5 is actually going to end really, really badly for red. So, ouch. Ooh, Lily goes down. Apocalypse stuns the entire blue team. That was a really nice Apocalypse. Ancestral healing goes off, keeps Diablo alive, but now Nova's going to go down with the snipe. Diablo's moving around. It's just Diablo and Rhaegar versus 5 members of the blue team at this point. Now it's just Rhaegar versus 5 members of the blue team. Run, Wolf, run! Tychus is out here doing his own thing. Looks like he's collecting mercenaries. Yeah, 41 to... Actually, the red team ended up with more skulls. Oh, I did not notice that. That may have actually been worth it. With 8 seconds and 18 seconds left, by the time this golem gets to the fort, gets to that keep, red will be respawned and their golem is more powerful. So that may have been worth it. Although the 2-level discrepancy is not looking too well, especially if blue gets to 20 significantly before red does. That could end very badly for the red team. So Tychus is burning that down. So that was the big thing. Red was 2 spread out in the bottom. They should have engaged as 5 here. Maybe if Diablo had gotten the Apocalypse off, they could have maybe done something about that. I'll go back at the end of this video and kind of take a look at that, show a little bit of what we can do, what we could have done differently in that fight. So Nova's moving around here, and if we look at Vala, she was at she did 11,000 hero damage in that big fight on the bottom. She was at 34,000 before then. And if we look at healing for both teams, I'm doing a decent job at about 39,000. The problem is I'm facing 2 healers, Rhaegar and Uther on their team, who are both above 30,000. So in terms of total healing, blue is far, far ahead of red. And not only are they far, far ahead of red in total healing, I guess damage is fairly comparable. That's the main difference in this fight right now, is that red cannot get a focus on their attacks. Blue comes in to try and contest these knights, but they're just a second too late. Mosh Pit gets canceled immediately by the Shadow Charge. Jug goes off and Apocalypse traps both Rhaegar and ETC. Rhaegar goes down now. It's just ETC and Nova. I don't know if red can pull off a second kill here. Nova's trying to get a kill with triple tap on Diablo. Probably not the best person to try and burn down with that. So once again, that was a similar situation to what happened, and you can see how quickly that closed the gap. Got a full level back there with just 3 kills to none, swinging into blue's favor. So it looks like, oh, those giants went uncontested up top, and they took down that fort. We have a big fight going up here. Red is actually backing up. Vala's strafing to try and get something going. So we have a giant up here. So blue's actually down. This is going to be really, really hard for them, especially if red gets a good golem. That will, if blue gets a good golem, that will definitely hurt this game quite a bit. Looks like all the mercenaries are taken at the moment. None of them are going to be back anytime soon, really. So basically, we're just going to be in a bit of a lull at the moment. Looks like Tychus and Vala run right past each other. Tychus, what are you doing? You're running right past the blue team. Tychus! Oh, Tychus, what are you doing? Get out of there. Looks like red is actually crashing on blue. They chased Tychus. Probably not the best decision. Vala almost goes down. Gets out of there just at the last second. Rhaegar jumps down into the mines and takes out Vala. You can see the little fight going on down there. Looks like there is actually a big fight jumping around back and forth, so I'm going to try and jump back and forth here. Looks like 3 members of the blue team to 2 of the red, but Everyone's just hopping back and forth through this time. Looks like Uther's going to get blown up. Tries to heal himself. Divine Storm goes off, but he still dies. Down in the bottom, we have Diablo starting to pick up some skulls. ETC and Rhaegar are picking up skulls now. Red desperately needs a good golem. And down, up 3 players to 5 to 2. They should be able to secure quite a powerful golem. If they can find ETC and Rhaegar, they can get a really, really good golem here and maybe gain a little bit of momentum back. The blue team is ahead 19 to 20 at this point, which could be pretty bad if they had to engage in a team fight. Looks like Tychus is really, really close to dying. Nice clone right there. Blocks ETC from getting to Tychus. Excellent grenade throw, and the Apocalypse goes off, but so does the Ancestral Healing. 27 skulls and 27 skulls with Vala back already, moving back in towards the mines. Red needs to start focusing on the skulls. Looks like Rhaegar will get out of there and start to head home. You can see starting to pull ahead here in the hero damage. Vala's really, really pulling away to 51,000, but Red picks up all the trash skulls, 53 now. If they can burn this before the blue team can get in there, looks like Vala's just going straight for a push, wants to burst down this fort. Looks like Rhaegar, blue Rhaegar's picking up giants for his team, which will put a lot of pressure on Red. 73 to 27 is pretty good. Blue has to respond to this. If they don't, this golem will kill this fort. And if the red team can burn this down, but it looks like the blue team's a little bit undecided on which course to take, whether to push for the win or to just try and stop their golem. Divine Hurricane goes off. That AoE is huge, but now we have triple tap going off. I really don't like triple tap. I feel like the decision to get triple tap most of the time doesn't end well. But blue was able to do just enough damage that this golem will kill this fort. So now it is going to be 2 main keeps to none, but it could be 1 to none very soon. And red now has their ultimate as well. The golem is pushing all the way through to the core. Looks like Tychus is trying to go. Looks like blue is trying to push back. We're getting chased a little bit by red, but red needs to burn down this golem, which it looks like they're doing. He might get through the shield, but if we get over here, blue is doing nothing to contest this golem. They really should have responded. They got greedy and went for the win. And while they did get the keep on the bottom, they did not get the core. They didn't even damage the core. It still has a little bit of health. Looks like triple taps going off on Rhaegar, going down immediately. We can look at the Novas here. 49,000 to 43,000. Overall, I do not like triple tap, as it's just too easy to block and it doesn't do as much damage total. It will do more damage to one individual hero if you get them in a one-on-one situation. As you can see, the red golem has killed this fort. But like I was saying, triple tap will do more damage if you get them into a one-on-one situation. And then, but really this game is not based on one-on-one situations. There's a bit of a fight going on here. Red's going to secure those knights. Vala and Tychus are backing out. I can't help but feel that was a big mistake by blue, not fighting that golem straight up and going for the win with their golem. As you can see, it actually backfired on them. They did 0 damage to the red core and took 18% of their core's damage. It's like, Nova's, no, that was a clone. Oh my. So both teams are almost at full strength. Red is down a healer at this point. So there's a big, big creep wave coming up top. Really big creep wave. Holy crap. Coming up top from that. Let's see, that was the golem. That's why that was there. I'm going to try to think about that for a second. Vala goes down to a triple tap, which is going to put red in a very, very good position. Looks like ETC is trying to get a kill there with his mosh pit, which he does succeed in doing. 1,000 Jugs goes off to help out the red team. Storm of the Shield goes off, and you can see the healing start to skyrocket here for Rhaegar. 57,000, 68,000 for blue Rhaegar. So the healings are really starting to skyrocket this late in the game, as well as the damages. So blue's taking that watchtower back. There's a bit of a big fight going on here in the bottom lane. About 24 minutes into this game, and so far this big creep wave is still pushing. Red needs to fall back and deal with this, and it looks like they are on their way. Rhaegar is going I'm not sure where he's going, actually. I think he wants to come support this wave. The mines open up in 27 seconds. This is going to be a really, really big golem. The golem is at the core for both teams, so a 100 skull golem or even probably an 80 skull golem for either team will win this game. Blue would probably be safe if they had not let this golem die. That's probably their biggest issue right now. If they had let that golem die, if they had contested that golem before taking this, before it took this keep and started attacking the core, they probably could have done something. It looks like Rhaegar's going for the back door on the core here, except, yeah, that's a bad idea, buddy. You're not going to get through the shield, and the core is going to do way too much damage. We have a big fight going down, and you have put your team down a healer. Divine Storm comes on, along with the strafe. Nova, but Nova, most of the thing that took that damage was Nova's clone. Now we have Ancestral Healing going off. Uther's going to go down here. Apocalypse goes off, and there comes the triple tap. Rhaegar's going down for the blue team. There goes ETC down, and now it's 12 skulls to 0 skulls, and 5 team members to 2 team members. Blue is on the run here. Yeah, back it up. Rhaegar. Oh, that hurt a lot. So if Red had chased completely as a team, they probably could have gotten another couple of kills there and collected every single skull down here. As it stands now, Nova will probably pick up a couple of them and give Blue quite a bit more. So she is moving around. I think she wants to try and get a snipe off. She probably should be better served. Yeah, she will get the kill there on Diablo. But she would have been better served staying back and trying to prevent, not staying back, but also trying to pick up some skulls for her team. Of course, she will be able to do that now. Nova, pick up these skulls. Both Novas are just sitting here hunting, waiting. Tychus is picking up skulls for the red team. Both Novas are just waiting in ambush. Now that goes off, looks like blue Nova is going to swing around. Maybe red Nova can get there. Maybe. She's going to go back into cloaking again. I think she saw blue Nova moving around. Tychus is coming in here. Looks like they should be able to get that. Nova's still right there. If they can pull off a snipe, Nova's going to try and sneak some of those skulls, and I don't think she got any of them. Actually, maybe she got 4. So if we look at our... I wish you could see how many skulls people had collected. So we need... looks like red team is actually going for the kill on the... blue team is actually going for the kill on red. They are grouping up down here. 4 on 2 at this point, with dealing some damage to the core. 72%, 70%. Ancestral Healing goes off to keep Rhaegar alive, keeps Vala alive as well. 54% that Divine Hurricane goes off. 40% now. Apocalypse goes off, stuns the blue team out of it. Uther dies. ETC dies. 30% damage to the core. 29, 26. Definitely need to burn down Vala. Somebody get to her. I don't know if we're going to get it. Maybe the last shot. Oh, and she goes down to... I think that was the minions that got that kill. So now we have the 2 golems on each core. 20% for red with a 17 skull golem. 82% for blue with an 83 skull golem attacking that. Blue team needs to get back here immediately and burn down this golem. 17% now. It's going to be super close for both sides. Blue is completely dead. They got wiped, and they have fallen behind in kills at this point and are almost a full level behind. It is 27 to 26. 6% on the core for red with just a couple 5%. And the golem is down 51, 46% with the red golem taking off huge chunks of the blue team's core. And all the mercs are up. Nova's moving around. If she had Precision Strike, she could end the game. And Overdrive plus Precision Strike would kill the core. Oh my gosh. Oh. Mistakes from both teams. Blue had a commanding lead early in the game. But red was able to turn it around. I'm going to go back and take a look at a couple of things. Let's see, we need to go... Oops. I did not want to restart. So it's going to take me back. Oh, well, either way, if Nova had gotten Precision Strike at that point, if we move here, it's just going to seek forward. So we're not going to bother seeking to that point. Oh, actually, that went surprisingly quickly. So we want to go to about right here or so. And if we pause the game, pause, a little bit further back, this should do right here. So I'm adding a little bit of actual commentary to the end of this game. You can see it trying to seek up to that point. Red Team Diablo killed. Red Team Hero killed. So we're almost there. There we go. So you can see what's going on down here at the bottom. Blue is coming in through the bottom entry. Red is moving back after having chased Rhaegar down. So if we play this game at normal pace, you can see right here, I'm going to turn on my... I've always actually wanted to use this